Welcome to Wizards. On the left is Wizard Jason. On the right is Wizard Keith. We're gonna play video games and have a hell of a night.
We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of tonight.
Christ.
Here it goes. We're gonna talk about the proper wiping method. And I don't even need to describe how I wipe. Let's just go right into how Keith wipes.
No, I want you to explain first. Tell us the proper way to wipe.
Proper way to wipe is you lift up a cheek, you got your toilet paper ready, and you wipe away from your balls. I think you're playing a risky game if you don't take a look to see his ass.
How I was taught to wipe my ass, and I didn't know this was weird until Jay told me it was weird. I grip my nutsack with the left hand, and then I have the toilet paper in the right hand, and I reach under. Like a reverse, like a reverse scorpion.
He wipes back to front, up towards his balls, and he thinks it's okay. I don't have a vagina.
Why wouldn't?
It's okay.
Like, what's wrong with it?
It doesn't matter.
It's a scooping motion. You're using your muscles the most effective way. You don't have to throw your back out, lifting your fucking cheek. To me, that's just what makes sense. You grip, and then you slip. My dad taught me to wipe my ass that way, so if I'm fucked up, it's his fault.
Yeah, people are saying props on the male ass wiping tips.
You could grip it by the husk.
John went to Mexico and he had to hear a little interview about a timeshare, and they gave him a hoodie.
I was trying to manage my fucking boner, and I think I didn't know yet. Tuck it under your belt loop or whatever, right?
Oh, that's fucked up. What game is this?
That's the one time that you're completely justified to punch somebody out. If they spit on you, it stresses me out just thinking about it.
I would have gave that guy a kiss the room.
What does that mean?
Why?
I think it's because, like, I knew I was wrong. I don't want to fight a guy when I'm wrong. It's the first time I've ever had a fucking shed to myself. Last date I went on, she got me to drop my guard. She was like, yeah, you know, well, I think they have some good points. And I was like,
why?
I was like, they do have good points. Like, she's like, yeah, you know, I think that the feminists have some problems. I believe in this. It's like, okay, that seems reasonable, right? We seemed like we were on the same page and everything was going well. And then it was like, yeah, I don't want to see you again.
She's probably PMSing something fierce or something.
Why would I bring up MRAs if I didn't want you to hit me?
I don't hit people. That girl that I used to date, she really liked being choked, and I just couldn't do it. It's like, I feel like I'm hurting you. I can't.
Sometimes she even wanted to be choked during sex, which was fucked up. It's like if he was really angry, like Nickelback.
You fucking loser.
Yeah. The guy from Belarus, he was a helicopter pilot. He crashed his helicopter and he got impaled by a bunch of fucking trees, and they got him in the hospital trying to extract the trees, and he's just like high on morphine. He's like, I am Groot. When I was high on morphine, there's another guy next to me in the recovery room, and this guy starts getting racist. The nurse that's taking care of us happens to be Asian. She's like, okay, just relax, sir. I'm gonna bring you over some food. And he's like, is it gonna be Chinese food? I'm like,
what, are you gonna serve me up a fucking wonton?
I'm high, so I'm like, oh, bro, I could go for some chicken balls, right? We like fist bump each other.
Join in on being racist to her?
I did. Oh man, I go fucking for an egg roll right now.
Did you hallucinate that whole thing? It was a one-person bedroom?
I had police officers say that to me once.
That you spoke of?
Yeah, because like at the time I was working as a cook, and I was driving home in my cook's uniform, and there was a car accident, and I stuck around to be a witness. And he was like, wow, you're really well spoken for a cook. People make the assumption that electricians are assholes.
Electricians are assholes.
That's fair.
People think auto mechanics are assholes. People think plumbers are assholes. And it's because
plumbers are assholes. Did you know that there's another Ford brother, Randy Ford?
What the fuck?
Who's apparently the Tommy boy of the family? Like, more Tommy boy than Rob?
He's the big fat loser who can't handle the family business.
He can't do it.
I wasn't really paying attention. You seem like that thing with the guy with the tooth, the one weird tooth. G7 something. It's like
it's G8.
Like, did they just do a G for every number?
Yeah, imagine you're part of the G8 but not part of the G7.
Right, yeah. I found out they just kicked Russia out. And France was like, it could be a G6. President of France grabbed Trump's hand really hard during their handshake, and then they take a picture. You can see Trump's face like squinting, like he's all upset. And his hand has got like a big white handprint on.
Did he get drunk and then hit on your wife? Like my uncle?
Oh, I love this story.
Today, my stepdad called my mom a bitch. And I said, what? What? And then I beat him up. What? The idea of like beating up a parent.
Yeah, I can't be hearing this. This is the ideas. I'm gonna go home and change things.
He also described like the stepdad's like reaction, like facial fear, and like hands up.
What? What was that movie where, like...
Blast from the past. How do you wipe your ass?
Oh, God, I hate the...
Do you grab your cock when you do it?
Ball bag, not your cock.
Oi! Keith!
She thought that I did it on purpose. she was really angry at me. It's like, I didn't mean to. I've never shot that far. She was pissed. It went up her nose. Miss, could you tell me where the high school girls hang out? Oh, I'm the asshole.
This is stored in the brain.
The other day, my father aired our grievances on Facebook in view of everyone else.
What was the grievance?
Where's Julie?
My son keeps coming on
the morning before, I made too much noise leaving the house. He's like, I was gonna tell you that the cops came because you made too much noise. I was like, Dad, I know the cops don't come because you leave the house too loudly twice in half a year. And then he makes a Facebook post, he's like, why when I go to give my adult son a lecture, is he allowed to tell me that he doesn't want to talk about it right now? I just have to eat shit. He's like, why do kids these days think it's okay to give their parents the 3-finger salute? First you control the situation, alter the behavior away from yourself, and then delete all reference to it so it never happened. Sean threatened a woman in my presence and it made him my hero.
As soon as there's a chick around, I get mad.
My
neck gets hot. I start screaming at her.
He asked a question and everyone's like, oh, it's like this cute fat guy, like it's everyone. And then somebody found his Reddit. They exposed him, right? So it's got his alt shit in it. And one of them was like him talking about Jennifer Lawrence and the happening. He's like, I liked her butthole. Imagine if semen was worth a lot of money.
It is.
You have to have excellent genetics like Jason. He's handsome, he's got no diseases, he's got a great hairline, he's very successful, he's smart. You're the ideal candidate.
Yeah,
you wouldn't pay me for my comp.
Jason's seat.
Would you suck a dick to cure your diabetes?
Fuck yeah.
Would you eat poop?
Diabetes, yes.
One of the wizard's cunnies. Which one would it be?
I think we determined Jason.
Well, wouldn't be Eric's. This guy I work with was like complaining. He's like, you know, this other guy I know, he has sex with all these chicks. He never wears a bag. He never gets nothing. I have sex without a condom twice, and both times I get chlamydia.
He's even weird.
What's going on in the background?
Oh, it's Eric. It's Eric. You kicked Eric out of the car because he shit his pants. I only did it once, and it tastes like Taco Bell, and I was like repulsed. I could not.
Damn, I should do this more often.
Keith is such a romantic. He just says everything that's on his mind.
And I got to the point where I was like, listen, you got fucking ogre feet. Just get rid of the damn shoes. I don't think Jason peaked in high school. Keith
has been my cheerleader for years. He used to tell all the girls my dick was really big. I don't know why. No, don't suck my dick. So this guy sits there smiling at the camera and like does live streams of it all the time, and he actually gets a following of people who are like looking to see him because he sits still just smiling creepy. Yeah. And we're like, oh yeah, I guess it is kind of creepy, check out this video. Then one day somebody breaks into his house while he's sitting there smiling creepily.
Oh yeah.
Opens the door into the room where he's sitting, and he just sits there smiling. And then the guy's like, oh shit, and leaves.
My dad does that. He takes pictures of himself with the before picture. He's like, yeah, I'm starting to diet. I'm not trying to say it was because of He-Man that I pushed the kid over. I'm trying to say it was because of He-Man's tiger, the toy that I wanted. You want to see Santa's sleigh?
Santa's gonna slay this pussy. Girl, you best not run. Yeah.
D&D stats. Sean would have the highest intelligence. Jay would have the highest charisma. Eric would have the highest constitution.
Are you fucking kidding me? He got hugged and his kneecap fell out.
when my stepmother ran over the rabbit with the lawnmower and then got my ass out of bed to chop its head off.
Wow. Was it still alive and she wanted you to kill it?
Yeah.
Keith ran over a rabbit!
That's what it was like. She came in crying.
You were asleep and someone wakes you up. Keith, I need you to cut a rabbit's head off! I got a lawnmower!
Why didn't you kill it with a rock?
Did you eat it?
I had to pee, and since we were drinking on the bus, I peed in a beer can. And I was like, well, I gotta get rid of this. So I tried to pour it out the window, right? But like, as it's like pouring out the window, the guy behind me, in the seat behind me, who's drunk, it like immediately picks it up with the bus and just like brings it back into the next window, and it's just hitting him in the face. When did you pick up your phone and just start ignoring everything?
No phones!
Yeah. Rachel, let's send me a message. I gotta talk.
That's the whole stream. Now I'm turning you off.